Aloha, my name is Gerard Elmore and welcome to another episode of Hawaii's Real Stories. On today's show, we take a look at biographies. I worked with Hawaii DJ Krista Whitmire after discovering she had cancer to tell her story dealing with its effects. Renowned artist John Charlot is the subject of a work in progress about his life and work in Hawaii. Director Gemma Del Barrio followed cheesecake impresario Otto through thick and thin as he builds a successful business trafficking in pastry. Becky Baumgartner turned her camera on Bethany Hamilton after her encounter with a shark on Kauai. Here's my journey with Krista Whitmire, Super CW.
Hi, Dad. I don't know if you'll see this, but it's Krista, and I just wanted to reach out and say hello. I turned 40 last year and was named Top 40 Under 40 by Pacific Business News for my achievement in the liquor industry and also my community service. I helped start an art festival here in Hawaii where artists come and paint murals around the city. I don't play as much music as I would like. It's hard to just play drums, but I'm a pretty popular DJ. That's the new thing, I guess, and have done quite a bit to make a name for myself. Okay.
I noticed something different in my left breast around March or April of 2015. And at the time, I just thought it was part of getting old, honestly. I had absolutely no thoughts of cancer. It doesn't run in my family. I was very healthy. I exercised regularly, so that just wasn't even in my reality. And I went to my doctor. She sent me into all the workups, the scans, and they said that it was breast cancer. Stage 4. It had already metastasized to my lymph system and lungs, and I'm still trying to understand stage 4. I was like, is that the worst one or the best one? I felt fine. Besides the physical differences, there was nothing else. I wasn't tired really. I was just shocked. I was only 39.
She had a very bad prognosis, a very aggressive cancer, metastatic, and that's extremely difficult to take all in. It hits you like a Mack truck.
And instead of going with what has been good enough, I really see this as something for her to unlock something even greater within herself and her heart and her mind. The strength that she's gaining from this, the people and the community that she's drawn towards her. I think she's even gathered more light. Not just gather people for social occasions, but for something greater.
It's like she just really kind of suppresses all those dark, negative feelings and embraces, all the positive, good feelings. And that's a great, valuable life lesson,
Right when I found out that I had stage 4 breast cancer, I had a friend that stepped up. She became my caregiver. She felt like something was pushing her to always check on me, to take me to all my doctor's appointments, keep notes. She was instrumental in my survival. And once I got through that initial diagnosis, so quickly after 4 months, and she's like, we should make a movie. And I was like, we should. Nina spent almost a year of her life helping me through my cancer, filming for our documentary, and eventually she needed to get back to her own life. And it was like a couple days later that I bumped into Gerard. He asked me, he said, hey, I heard you're working on a film. Do you need any help? And I was like, actually, yes. And he took it on from there.
It's almost like she's a bird that flies over the water and once in a while would hit the water, but really is really meant to soar. And I think that she almost catches a lot of people's eyes because she is so bright.
I just feel so lucky, and I feel like this film is so powerful, and the more that I work on it, the more of these kind of blessings just fall from the sky. And I know that the story is extremely powerful. and it's going to really help a lot of people.
Why would anybody care about me? I'm not even, from here. But then I could see immediately how I affected people. They just came out of the woodwork, and everybody had a story of how I made an impact in their life.
You get to see Krista's colors brighter, and you get to see her heart and her eyes and her spirit brighter. And that is just such a beautiful journey for everyone. Regardless of how long it's gonna be, I think that I'm grateful to know her and this whole community and call her a friend. And also for just all of us to go through these kind of journeys together.
I see this film being shown everywhere, film festivals, women's cancer centers, schools, colleges. I really want to share it with as many people as I can and, be there, be on the panel, like do a Q&A and then DJ the after party and just show people, it's not a death sentence if you're diagnosed with cancer. There is a way to live and thrive.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.